Now, with online safety for your kids, on Thursday, the Senate advanced legislation to protect children's privacy on social media platforms. Joining us now to talk about this is parenting expert Erica Suter. Erica, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Okay, let's jump right in. A lot of parents talking about this, especially parents of older kids. Mine are a little too young for social media, but it can be hard to keep on track, on top of social media. What do parents need to know about keeping their kids safe online?
And this is the most common question I get from parents. And the answer is we should be monitoring what our kids are doing online on their devices. That means monitoring their activity, checking their search history, and reading their online profiles and their posts. It's as much about seeing what they're putting out in the world as seeing what people are saying to them. This is critical to stop bullying and predatory behavior online. A lot of parents feel that it may be a violation of privacy, but the fact is you are doing this to protect them. And you want to make sure that when you have little kids and they're online, that you're in the room with them.
Absolutely great advice there. And this can sound like a full-time job, trying to monitor your kids on social media. It can really be overwhelming. Are there apps or things that can make it easier for parents?
Parent control apps are great. Google Family Link helps you do this across several devices. You can also monitor content with apps like Bark, which is what my family uses, and it lets us know if there's profanity or inappropriate language on the device. And there's also Custodio, which allows you to limit screen time, block calls, and do text messages and internet searches.
And what about when you find something your kids have seen online or have posted online that they shouldn't be doing? How can parents talk to their kids about that and what to look out for when they are online?
Yeah, parents are always asking how far they should go to explaining risks. Well, if there is a risk, they should tell their kids about it. Use age-appropriate language, of course, but to many kids, they think nothing bad is going to happen to them. And it's a good idea to use real-world cases. You don't want to terrify them, but you also want them to be aware of what's out there.
And let's talk about online gaming, because I think there is a little bit of a false sense of security when it comes to online gaming platforms. What are some general guidelines parents can set with those?
Yeah, knowing what games they play isn't enough. So many parents know that what the games are rated and if they're age appropriate, but it's not just the game content that we need to be aware of. Knowing who your kid is communicating with is key to keeping them safe. The rule in our home is that if you don't know the person in the real world, you can't play with them online.
What a good rule of thumb, Erica. Thank you so much for joining us.